Okay, hello again. Now we're looking at video 2 for week 8. We're going to be talking about taxes. So let's go and take a look at our cheat sheet again. Okay, we're looking at sales tax, income tax. Those are the things that we're looking at. And so these are the definitions that are given to you. I'm not going to read them. All right, then our incentives. Okay, our incentives are they're not a tax, but they are included a lot of times when we talk about purchases. All right, and so we're going to take a look at some of these items. So let's go take a look at some of our problems. Okay, these are our unit. This was our Unit 1 review we did way back in was it September? Okay, so let's look at a few examples. Okay, so Alex wanted oatmeal that cost $3.50 before taxes. Okay, and so your parents should be able to explain to you how these work. And I should have backed up and said that a moment ago. But a sales tax is something that you pay on top of the purchase price, and that sales tax goes to local, state, or federal governments, XYZ, and they pay for different government entities that do their jobs. Well, there's a different discussion, different opinion on those, but for now, we pay taxes, particularly sales tax. You know that you cannot go into Walmart or the mall, and if the price tag on this item says that it's $8.99, you don't give them $9 and get a penny back for change. You have to pay sales tax. You probably all know this by now. Okay, but if Alex is going to get some oatmeal, okay, $3.50. Sales tax is 8%. How much did Alex pay in sales tax? Excuse me. Okay, RTFQ. Read the full question. How much did he pay in sales tax? Not the total, but how much was sales tax? So the key for this one, okay, or for these tax problems, is taking your percent value and changing them to a decimal. Change to a decimal. So 8% becomes, okay, 8% becomes 0.08. How did you get that, Mr. Gerald? Okay, so if you'll remember, we came over here under our percentage, and there's a decimal right there at the end. You must move it to the left 2 places. That's where how you got your decimal of your percentage. Okay. Now I will tell you later. Let's see. Actually, there's the next one, and we'll go to that one in a second. So 8%. 8% of $3.50. So now we're going to multiply $3.50 times 0.08. All right. So when we multiply that out, all right, so we'll get a 0, 0, an 8, and a 2. Okay. And so, yes, I did that quickly, but that's okay. All right, and so then we take a look at it and say, all right, how many decimal places are behind, how many numbers are behind a decimal? So I've got these 2, and I've got these 2. So it's 4 decimal places. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer is 0.28. So that's how much sales tax that he paid. He did not ask you the total. Be very careful and pay close attention. All right, and so this one, you're looking at paying sales tax. All right. Okay, so that's how much sales tax we had to pay. All right, and now take a look at next problem. I'm sorry, I'll let you take a quick snapshot of this one. All right, good. Okay, number 2, we're going to take a look at number 2. This says Kinley. Do we want Kinley? We don't like Kinley. We like, how about Kylie? Let's do Kylie. That's a neat name. How about Kylie bought a phone that cost $120? Kylie, please tell me where you found that phone, because that's not what I've ever paid for a phone. Well, a long time ago when phones were flippers, and y'all don't want to talk about those. The sales tax at the store was 6.5%. How much did she pay in sales tax for the phone? Okay, so several things. We first start off and say RTFQ, read the full question. So how much did she pay in sales tax? You're not looking for the total. You're just trying to find the sales tax. Okay, so this sales tax, then you're going to say, all right, 6 0.5%. Oh, sweet. There's already a decimal in this one. We don't have to do anything to it. That's not true. Just because there's a decimal in it, does not mean that you don't have to do anything to it. You still have to turn it to a decimal because it's got that percent sign after it. So you have to move that decimal 2 places, 0.065. Okay, that is our percent as a decimal form. Okay, now it's $120, so you have to multiply those two. Okay, so 120 times 0.065. I'm going to let you solve all of that, but I'm going to tell you right now that it's 7800. But then you've got to look and say how many decimal places. There's 3 decimal places. So it goes from here, 1, 2, 3. So it'll be 7.80. So $7.80 in sales tax. That's our final problem. This is how much sales tax Kylie paid for this phone. Okay. What if Kylie was asked to pay, or excuse me, what if the question said, what's the total? Okay. Okay, to find the total, okay, add sales tax to item price. Okay, that's what you're doing. Write that down. To find the total, add sales tax to the item price. Take a snapshot of that if you need to. Okay, take a quick picture and you can see what that looks like. All right. Okay, so those are the types of problems you're looking at. Now, what you will see later, and I don't have the examples on this one, but what you're looking at is you need to make sure that you have the problems on here properly. So we're gonna say, what if we were to go buy something and we were to get a rebate or a sales price? All right, and so you were to compare those problems. And so if you were to get a rebate, okay, remember a rebate, okay, you're going to subtract, okay, you will subtract that rebate. All right, and if you got well, you do each of those. So all those subtract actually. So the rebate subtracts. If you got a percent discount, okay, you would also subtract. Okay, and then if you had a coupon, okay, you would also subtract. Each of these 3 is what you would do. You would make sure that you subtracted each of those. And so that's a rebate, a coupon, or a percent discount. Could be a sale value as well. We talked about that as well. Okay, if something were on sale. All right, so that's what we're looking at when we're looking at taxes. Okay, so that's what we're looking at there. And so that's it for video number 2. All right, for taxes. If you got any questions, please shoot me an email, or shoot me a message on Remind. Is the easiest, fastest way to reach me. All right. Thanks, y'all. Let me see. Stop this thing. All right. Have